The recap.
So mine is from 1231. We had a nice Christmas. Smiley face was the title, which is nice. I'm glad everybody had a nice Christmas. Recap. Goron is still possessed, which I don't know if we took care of that or not. I'm
Why is he
raging.
not possessed?
Devin is invisible.
No
Natalia is invisible. Those two statuses might be updated at this point. Goron tried to tell us he's possessed, but I'm raging, so I'm not listening to that shit. And then the next note is, well, I'm raging. It's gonna fuck me. Eluin is down, but I'm RPing a rager, so Eluin might be downed. And then also I used my arrow, and apparently it's going to take 3d12 damage for me to replenish my magic arrow. So I think we're in the middle of the fight. Eluin might be down. I don't know if we picked him back up. Natalia may or may not still be
Did I
invisible.
pass my rolls? I think I did.
You were one away from dying, but you got picked up by, I think.
I want to say it was me because remember I had that. I
you-
had a level 5 spell.
Yeah, you used
that
the
hit
AoE heal.
everyone. Yeah. Mass cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if I'm still possessed or not. I don't think I
No,
am.
you're not. You're not.
I've blessed the beacon and blessed on, which I don't think I'm supposed to have 2 blesses. I don't think I'm supposed to have blessed at all, right, Bryce? Because didn't my concentration get broken? So yeah, my notes are very short. I'm possessed by an undead druid. Dilbo is here. He throws down a thick haze, which covers the whole area. Can't heal past 71 due to necrotic damage, and then we need a long rest. With a bunch of dots.
We tired.
We tied.
Yeah, let me run and use the bathroom real quick while we're
Wow.
digging around.
Oh, my health is okay. Yeah, that's
Oh, my health is
perfect. Looking real good. That's what I remember it being at. Also, I'm raging, so I remember that I'm fucking.
I'm raging. I'm raging.
Raging. Raging.
Wait,
Is
I
he
wanna
raging?
see-
He's
What the
raging.
fuck is this?
Shit.
I have a magic blade weapon called Treachery.
What?
I do not remember getting.
In our D&D campaign?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, in real life, he bought a sword.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
magic
I mean,
too.
I was gonna say, he's
it
talking about magic.
is.
Yeah.
Treachery.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
know.
it from. I think it was the vampire lady. She threw it at your feet. And
What the? Where are
hastily,
we?
you hastily picked it up before anyone else could.
What
Okay.
vampire lady?
That
What the
sounds
fuck?
about right.
I can't remember.
Vampire lady.
I can't remember if it was
Yeah, I don't
Strahd's
I don't know what
bride. I can't remember if it was Strahd's
What the
bride
fuck?
or who gave it to you, but I remember she threw it at
What?
y'all's feet, and it was like glowing red or something, or it was dripping blood or something. You literally ran over and snatched it before anyone else even had a chance to talk.
Oh, that sounds about right.
It's a dagger.
Okay. Alright, alright.
I just watched the last thing you sent me, Bryce. Jesus Christ. She died.
She's dead, and she's dead, and that one didn't last very long because she's dead.
She's dead.
Actually, I don't know why I didn't send it to all you guys.
Wow, you're just leaving us out like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secrets don't make friends.
But
See how it
friends do
is.
make secrets.
Oh.
Wow.
This
Flip that
guy.
around.
Also, who's working tomorrow?
Me.
Me.
Oh,
Me.
good. Yeah, me.
Wow, I'm the only
Oh.
person off. It's a holiday.
Oh no, I'm
No,
gonna
but
check
it's
actually
a
if I
holiday
can
for
get
a black
off.
guy, so our companies don't care.
Wow. Okay, that's.
It's on the
It's always the
company,
weird. It's the
not us.
weirdest thing when company like a bunch of people take off, like they get people off for Martin Luther King Day, and your company does it, and you're like, well, why not, guys? why are we not
Are
taking
you
off?
guys racist?
Yeah, because our,
What's
especially
going
my
on
company,
here?
Accenture, they're like this. They have all these like global things where like we're trying to do inclusivity and like do all this different stuff, and it's like, well, we still have to work on Martin Luther King Day, so what's up with that?
Yeah.
Why don't you
Right.
like that one? What's going on? You
Sounds
have
like Cap to me.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
you've sent that YouTube video to us before. I already seen that one.
Mm.
Is it raining in this? Where are they right now? Detroit.
Repost.
I have to be in Detroit. Right?
repo.
Let's see if I can get off.
Let's see if I can get off. Yeah, it usually takes me about 3
Yeah.
days.
See if I can get off. Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's see. Holiday off. Save. Missing subject. Off. Off.
Hall of Fame?
Save. Quests.
Tyler, I didn't even realize, but UFC was on last night. Apparently, Ankalaev knocked out Johnny Walker.
I know. I watched it. I saw. I didn't watch it, but I saw the replay of the knockout. He got fucked up.
I'm watching it right now.
It was.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. He got fucked up.
Yeah. He got pieced up real good.
That was literally just a punch, and then he hits him one more time and just walks away.
It was very efficient. He was just like, you know what, unconscious, seal it off. Then he just walked away. Dude, the fucking Eastern Bloc fighters, you just bet. Cause when I was watching it before it started, I was like, I want to go for Walker. I would root for him, but if I were actually put money down, I'm gonna bet on the fucking dude with the chin strap beard. And then when I finished thinking that, he just fucked him up. Yeah.
I mean, I literally agree. Like any type of like Eastern European, I'm like, okay, they're gonna win. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter where they're from at this point. I'm just like they are just better
Yeah,
fighters than
yeah.
anyone else in the world. It used to be like Brazilians, you know, jiu-jitsu and stuff, and then
You're
yeah, it's
gonna
just
get
been
fucked
taken over. I mean, dude, you know who one of my favorite fighters is right now is Shavkat.
Shavkat, okay.
It's Shavkat Rachmanov.
Yeah. Or
I mean,
Rachmanov or whatever. I
dude,
don't know how they pronounce
yeah, Rachmanov. He crushed Stephen Thompson. He beat Jeff Neal as well. He beat Neil Magny, and he's 4-0, so that's 4 fights, 5-0. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's lost. He's from Kazakhstan, but he's just a beast.
Yeah, if they're from a stand, then they're probably gonna fuck you up.
He's number 3 in welterweight. Who else is in welterweight?
Did you get off, Landis?
I'm on the wait list.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Goron, you are up in the
So if anybody
order.
wants to play games on tonight, I'm down. Well, unless Hannah, are we trying to hang out afterwards?
Touchdown, Detroit.
I think I'm too depressed to hang out.
Oh, sorry. Bad timing.
That
I know, Landis. Okay, it's my turn. Hold on, let me go back and see. Dagger tag.
Am I supposed to not be able to? Yeah, my vision is my vision.
This one's alive beside me, right? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fuck this boy up. How do we put this? I've been playing Baldur's Gate too, so I'm like trying to get back into the fact that I'm a
Same.
cleric now.
Oh,
Tyler,
I
if
just
you want to start a
realized.
run through, man, I mean, I'd be down.
All right, I'll hold you to it.
Cause, sorry, what'd you say, Hannah? You just realized what?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ooh, let's go.
Can
you guys hear
That's
me?
what I
That-
realized
we
too.
can
Uh,
hear
That
you
should
now.
be a crit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You're literally super quiet.
My headphones keep cutting in and out, so I can't hear y'all for some reason. I was saying I just realized that it's my first D&D session on a PC.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, nice.
Oh shit! Congratulations, that's awesome.
Woo.
I did it right this time. I rolled a d20 without typing the wrong way to do it.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll have you guys know I made a bacon, egg, and cheese the other day, and I don't normally cook very often, but it was fucking delicious, and I'm very
You know
proud of
what?
myself.
I'm also I'm proud of you too. You know what? I had breakfast for dinner last night when my parents were away. That was the thing that I thought to cook. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have some bacon or some ham and some eggs.
Dude,
Right.
breakfast for dinner
What up?
hits.
A crit is only 20, right?
Unless you have something that makes
Unless
it.
you hexblades curse
I want
them.
to say
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that a 19 or a 20 was a crit for me, but I can't find it anywhere. So
Kind
It
of
doesn't
pretend like you're me.
wow.
Wow.
And then also, so since I hit, I can do the what is it, 1d8 and 1d6?
Yup.
I don't remember what I got the d8 from though. I remember doing it, but I don't remember what it was. Do you remember?
Divine.
Oh, it's yeah, because I got divine strike. Yep.
Yep.
Deal. Yep. Yeah.
Did he heal me for 31 points?
Yeah, he healed you. Healed you twice. Or no, he
Huh?
healed you and then you healed yourself.
Oh.
So 13 damage to this guy in front of me
13.
with my mace strike, and again I'm gonna go for the trusty knee.
The knee. As you bash him up against the rock, he stumbles but does not falter. And now it is Dilbo's turn. With with a smile on his face.
Rat bitch.
Let's see.
So Devin is still invisible.
No.
You can't see me.
I can't
I
see
can't
him,
see
but I don't
him.
think he's invisible.
I
I'm
nobody
still
can see
a
me.
werewolf too, right?
You are.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
With a smile on his face, he drops his hands crossbows as you stabbed him with basically a dagger, an arrow. He looks at your weapon, throws down his hand crossbows, and pulls out his own 2 daggers.
Where is Dilbo?
He's
Don't worry about it.
Freaking Caesar's been chasing around the battlefield the whole fight, playing Ring
Okay.
Around the Rosie.
Ring around the I'm about to die Z's.
Well, we can't see you, so
Yeah, we have no clue where you are.
And I need to mute that. I'll do it in just a second. He misses the first attack and hits the second. Why is that rolling sneak attack? It should be rolling sneak.
Wait, what the? I just got a winter weather advisory for
Yeah,
tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
That's what
Yeah.
my mom told me
It's snow,
before I
isn't
came down. It's supposed to snow like late tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
really,
The
I thought
roads
it
are
was
all
supposed to snow
salted.
tomorrow.
They moved it up.
Well,
Or in like or ice over
You
or
know,
something.
It looks like
In
it's
the
still gonna
AM.
do it for tomorrow night too.
Dude, I would love
Alright,
to
let's
not
do
go to
this.
work on Tuesday and just work from home.
Yeah, same. The ice
9.
would really fuck my commute up from my bed to my desk.
Yeah.
We have a chance of snow on Friday too. Fuck the snow, man.
Yeah, I'm over snow.
Sazed, as he misses the first attack, he hits the second. He deals 9 points of damage, halved.
Okay. So 4.
Yeah,
What they call
4.
a lag on that?
So 4. And then as the blade enters your gut,
Mhm.
he gives it a little twist, and you look down and see green ooze pouring out. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. One is wait. I'm used to getting I'm used to rolling in Baldur's Gate when I get 30s when I roll shit.
um, actually, yeah. As it stabs you, you see him twist, and the green ooze ejects from the blade as he smiles, thinking he's victorious. As you look up at him, your body being completely immune to poison, give him a nice smirk.
Ooh.
Natalia, you are wolfed out.
All right.
You get
So I'm
3 melee attacks now.
Cool. Okay, I was gonna actually ask to make sure. So I'm gonna kind of use Goron's back as like leverage to be higher than this guy. And so I'm basically gonna climb up him and then jump off of Goron onto that guy. I'm gonna slash him with my right and my left claw, and then I'm gonna bite his neck.
All right, go
Should
for
I
it.
roll a strength check to make sure I don't get crushed by this big
Yeah,
ass
yeah, do it,
werewolf
do
that's
it, do
climbing on my back?
it.
Thank you very much.
Immersive.
You're in my way.
Uh-oh.
Natalia, roll a dex save.
Oh, a deck save.
Or a dex check,
Okay.
dex check, dex check.
Yeah, because I did saving throw.
You slipped a disc.
Okay. Both of those y'all are good. She
Oh.
climbs over. Your knees buckle, but you catch yourself.
Would you say his knees are weak? His arms are heavy?
All right,
There's
first one
mom's
hits.
spaghetti already.
12. Second one hits.
Dude, that was a crazy no-look pass. You see that, Landis?
Hold on. Ooh,
Holy
wow.
shit, dude.
Stafford's a baller.
He really
And
is. I
that
mean,
one
he was on
hits.
Lions for so long.
He's always been a baller. I remember when he was on the Lions, I thought he didn't get the
All
respect
right,
he
what
deserved.
happens when you jump over and slash him twice and then you bite?
When I finally bite him in his neck, I take a huge chunk of his neck out and I spit it to the side, and his neck's just gushing blood everywhere, and it gets on Goron.
Well, he's
Gets on
undead. Does he
Goron.
still have blood?
Gets on Goron. You
Thanks.
rip off his neck, and the other side just slowly crunches over and starts to drag onto his chest and rip the skin as his head slowly falls off, and he dies.
Good.
Sazed, you are up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna just to see if I can hit before I describe what I want to do. I'm just gonna roll to see if I hit a classic unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, isn't the blood spear broken?
It's fixed, but it's if
Yeah, but I'm rolling for an unarmed strike right now. Actually, should I? Yeah, no, I'm gonna do unarmed strike. Can I bonus action attack with the? I can with the spear afterwards, right?
yeah. You can bonus action first.
So I'm gonna see if that hits.
16 hits.
Okay, so the idea is because he stabbed me, and the poison didn't affect me like he thought it was, then I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders and pull him in and headbutt him. So crunch his face in, and then when I rebound him off that, then I'm gonna try and I'm gonna stab him with my blood spear. So I'm trying to fuck his head up to do whatever.
How much damage did your unarmed strike do?
Oh shit, you're right. I'm used to calculate.
I'm getting excited.
I'm getting excited.
What are you
10.
gonna hit him with? Your blood what?
My blood dick.
Wait, what?
Your blood dildo.
My blood dildo. And then so this. So crunch his face in. Another 8. Wow.
That hits.
Hits. So then once we rebound off of that, spin him around and stab him. For 9. In the side.
Go ahead and explain like what you're doing too.
Well, I guess I guess his sword is stuck in my gut or
Yeah.
whatever. He stabbed me, so then I pull him in, headbutt, crunch him in the face, and then after I crunch him, kind of shove him or push him off a little bit, and then take my spear with my right hand and stab it into his side while he's falling away. I'm guessing his sword is still. I don't know if he pulls it away or if it's still stuck in me, but I'm kind of moving him backwards from me towards the fire while I'm stabbing him. At this point.
All right.
And then well, is that it? Oh, I could frenzy attack, right?
Yeah, you're raging.
I'm raging, so I can attack him again. So I can stab him once, pull it out, and stab him again. Actually, do that. Stab him in the side, pull it out, and then stab him in the chest, or try and stab him in the chest. Oh, I'm definitely gonna stab him in the.
Oh, 29 for 12. And you stab him in the chest?
Yeah. So basically, like stab him in the side, pull it out, and then two-hand push forward like a fucking Spartan throw. Stab him in the chest.
Alright. Let's see. You go to stab him in the chest. And as you do, you hear his ribs crack from the blow as you stabbed him with the blood spear?
Yeah.
As the blood spear drives through him with such force that you're holding the spear up towards the blade, and your hand actually goes through his chest and out the other side as you're holding this crippled assassin on your forearm as his body just falls lifeless to the ground. Oh, you get health back for the blood.
They can,
Yeah, +6.
would I raise him up
26?
above me and then let the blood kind of rain down on top of me as I
As the blood spear soaks it all in.
yeah, as I bathe in the blood of my enemy and let the blood spear give me some health back?
You know what? Roll a religion check.
Okay. This is for my goddess, so it makes sense. Let's see. Oh, we're feeling
Ooh,
religious.
22. As the blood drains from Dilbo's body, the blood spear absorbs almost all of it hungrily as you see the shaft repair itself.
Ooh. Okay. Very nice.
Alright, and that is the end of combat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I uninvisible myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that's up to Natalia.
I was just gonna say, I don't know
I'll
if that's
grant
your
it.
choice.
I'll go hide.
Effect.
I'll let it happen.
There you go.
Oh, I just came back from killing the evil thing. Around the corner there, guys. You couldn't see it, but that was me back there. Oh, hey,
I'm gonna come
Sazen.
around.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna come
wipe
around the
some of
corner
this
just
gore
covered.
off me.
I'm just gonna be soaked in blood. Actually, can I loot his body?
Told
Is
you
there
not to
anything
get
on
in
his
the
body?
way. Told you you're gonna get dirty.
Yeah, you can lose body.
Does he have anything on him?
He has 2 hand crossbows and 2 daggers.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it there then.
I'm gonna
I'm
look
gonna
at
look through it and see that and walk away. And come around the corner
Devin,
just covered
and
in
I'm gonna
blood.
say you should start reading.
Alright. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me scroll.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
Let me just do it from memory.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, I can't even pretend.
Wow, that's some role playing.
I don't even remember what it
That's
was
our
about.
bard.
Just
That's
make
our
have-
bard right there.
I don't remember what it was about at all.
Oh,
Okay.
the red
Loud
gem
without-
So sad.
Oh,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
sorry.
Loud without the wind was roaring. Ah, God, I've been drinking a little bit. Hold on.
Give me this. I'm gonna read it.
Oh God.
Loud without the wind was roaring through the autumnal sky, drenching wet the cold rain pouring, spoke of winter nigh. All too like that dreary eve did my exiled spirit grieve. Grieved at first, but grieved not long. Sweet, how softly sweet it came. Haha. Wild words of ancient song, undefined without a name. Da-da-da-da-da. And then I strum my lute.
You know what also would have been funny is if you couldn't remember what it was, if you just looked up like a Yin Yang Twins song and you just read out the words.
Ooh.
Sock it to me one more time. Get low, get low, get low, get low.
And I said to
From the
thee,
window
get low,
to the walls, to the sweat drip down
Drips
my
off my
balls.
balls.
drip downeth my balls.
As the
Off
spirit
to
Fey arrives, you're just singing Yin Yang Twins. And she's trying to go back to where she came, but she can't because you summoned her. After she looks at you all wrapping around a bunch of dead bodies. She
Oh, quick.
appears and looks at you all.
Bow.
When she does, you see that her face looks oddly familiar.
I'll walk closer. I can't see her.
As you get closer, you see Madam Ava, who
Oh.
read you the tarot cards at the very beginning of your journey.
What?
As she slowly ages, slowly gets younger, I guess. De-ages, is that a thing?
Yeah, Benjamin Button.
Yeah, as she slowly transforms into her younger self and looks and smiles at the party. She says, "Through the ages, I have
Is she
searched."
hot?
She is smoking.
Okay.
Through the ages, I have searched the realms, shifting through generations of noble people from all walks of life, holding out a select few whose spirits burn bright enough to carry out such a difficult task. And here you are, standing before me. Why, I do declare, it's enough to make an angel cry tears of joy. Well, to be sure, I'm no angel, but this will have to do. She immediately lifts her hands, and from the ground, it begins to tremble as all of your hit points and curses or other negative effects are removed.
Wait, all of our hit points are removed?
Yeah, recover. All your hit
Uh,
points are back, but all your curses and negative effects are gone. I
Wait,
can't.
so what does that mean?
Should I just take a long rest then?
Yeah,
Just
basically,
to.
just take a long rest.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
Bryce,
so
does
I'm
this
still.
affect necrotic damage? Because I remember I couldn't heal past 71, or does that
It,
also...
yeah, it negates all curses and negative effects.
Alright, word.
So am I still like silly ghost that has bugs on his head?
No,
That
that's
doesn't
just
change
you.
his-
Yeah.
That's just who you
Oh,
are.
I can't
that's weird.
express to you how the millennia crept by with such an ambiguous task in front of you. Yet, here we are. Time is short, and words take long. I shall now throw my cards on the table, as it were.
Nice.
There is no bottom to Strahd pit. There is no bottom to Strahd's pit. If I once held my secret close enough to my breast that he could not see them, they lay bare now, for it is certain he knows of this. My friends, my blessed saviors, I shall grant you the power to finish your task. Um, I believe Natalia has a Fey staff.
I do.
She holds her hands out for you to hand her the Fey staff as it begins to glow red.
And I hand it to her.
This staff is empowered with the essence which you call the lifeblood of the mountains. It is a powerful magic that can only be drawn out once per day. It reaches the instant that the first rays of dawn lights strikes the highest peak. This gave me the tiniest advantage over all my sisters over all these centuries. You see, it imbued me to stay above Strahd's reach all this time, as his grubby, corrupt mist could never climb high enough to stunt my power. Of course now Strahd doubtless knows this, and he is bound to make some insane attempt to topple me. She gets the staff and kind of goes down to her knees and places the staff on the ground. As the ground begins to shake and crack, the staff falls in a crack in the ground, and you see red spew from the crack, almost as if it's erupting from the ground. As the staff slowly floats back out, the staff is now imbued with the power of the Mountain Fey. The wielder may use an action to target 6 creatures within 60 feet. For the next 10 minutes, the target creature gains 1d6 temporary hit points for each Fey that is consecrated. This ability may be used once per long rest. So right now it's 2d6
Yeah, so it's
temporary,
like temporary
hit points.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice. And shield.
Um,
I say we just chill here and listen to this for a sec.
And was that like you can use that? Or whoever uses it gets that when they use
No, it
it?
says
Or
you can
six-
choose up to 6
six
you can
creatures.
choose?
creatures.
Okay. Oh, 6 creatures. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Somebody wasn't listening.
No, well, I don't use weapons, so I was like kind of listening. I just put down the important stuff that now we have the power of the Mountain Fey.
Huzzah.
And it's once a day, right?
Long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't listening either.
Pot
I
calling
was
the kettle
listening.
black,
I was
huh?
gonna say that's how you do it, man. You just hide it by calling somebody else out first.
She looks at all y'all and says, "There is one more face, sister, that must be consecrated. Please do so with haste." As she slowly falls.
I'm gonna say, wait
into the
before you
ground.
go.
What's
Where's your
number?
sister?
Yeah.
As she's falling into the ground, like melding with the earth, she says, "Look behind the old windmill."
No, not the
God.
windmill.
Dude,
Windmill.
isn't that where we got lightning zapped?
Yeah, this is where we got lightning zapped.
We got
Hey, we're so much
PTSD
stronger
from there.
now. We'll be all right. Surely, nothing bad will happen.
Surely.
No boss fights or anything. We're well past that.
I'm down for a meal.
Windmill.
The windmill.
Oh, wheel.
I wasn't expecting Meta Ava to show back up here.
It's actually crazy because Hannah and I weren't there for that session. Because I
Oh,
remember you
yeah,
guys had
that
to
was-
tell us
that was
after
me
the
and-
fact. Yeah, it was just you
yeah.
and Landis in one of the early ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first times we were like by ourselves.
Yeah.
Um.
You're left to our own devices.
Yeah. Yeah. Which always worked out very, very
Yeah,
well.
we came back
Yeah.
and someone had no leg.
God.
We were like, what the fuck?
Reminiscing on good times, good times.
I don't even know if that's the worst thing that's happened when we were
I don't
alone
think
either.
it is, to be fair.
Fuck, what was
Yeah,
I gonna
the
say?
sheep lady was also a weird one.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of
That we missed.
Or the ghost, not the sheep lady, but the sheep man.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, there's a lot of
yeah.
sheep interactions that just were
We
unsavory.
didn't fuck a sheep, though, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Uh,
We
What?
didn't. That guy definitely was.
Yeah,
Uh,
it definitely was that guy.
wait, guys, can I test something really quickly? I messed with my microphone. I want to see if you guys can hear my keyboards click.
Okay.
If
You
you're
hear that?
typing, then
Oh my
no.
god, it's so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
hold
so
on.
loud.
I think I did it to where
Yeah, is
you
that
can't hear
you?
it.
Yeah, I hear him.
Woo!
They sound like air horns.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I fixed it.
Nice.
Damn it, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. It was probably not important, so whatever. To the windmill?
To
To the wall.
To the
To the
wall.
sweat drip down our balls. Let's go.
What's the last day we have to consecrate?
Consecrate, motherfucker.
Consecrate.
There's no
God
time.
damn. No. Who's the last one we have to do?
We've done.
You've done the blue and the red.
Okay, so the green.
Green.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the question, guys, if we're going to the windmill, do we have to? Can you guys make sure they're that I don't get sucked in by any pies?
Are you still
No.
addicted to
We'll
pie?
try.
I
No,
don't know.
no,
That's
no.
the thing.
No.
I don't. If we show up and I see the pies,
You
though,
addict.
I don't know if something's gonna happen if
I'm
I
gonna
see
come
them.
over
I haven't
here.
seen any of the pies in such a long time. I
I'm gonna
just need you guys
smack
to
you in
be
the
my support
face.
system.
I'm gonna say you're better than that.
I just want you to be my support system if we happen to see pies
I'll
there.
do
That's
that.
all I'm
Well,
asking.
actually, if you think about it, like I don't think you could even be addicted because
You
they're
just
all
cured.
dead.
Yeah, and they're dead.
And
I'm just
they were
saying-
children. Damn it,
I'm just
says it. They were
throwing it out
children.
there. I just
They
want you
were
guys to
children.
be my support system. If we see the pies there, just don't let me
We'll
eat a
hold
pie.
your
Okay,
hand.
that's all I'm asking for. Just a little support. Okay.
It's also funny that we just gave those pies out too in the beginning. We were like, I don't give a fuck.
You're like, I hit a mountain.
Yeah, get everybody addicted. Some of the
There we
stuff we
go.
did early on was honestly so funny. Like, what's it called? The whole frog fight with the dude with the firearm, and like we barely survived that. That was just random.
Oh, that was
Someone
great.
didn't survive that.
Yeah.
Was that the first time?
Yeah.
Jason died?
Good times, guys.
Good times.
It's
Really good.
And that time we teamed up with Strahd, and didn't know it.
Yeah, for
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
that's to kill the
Yeah,
witches. Yeah.
yeah, that's where.
Yeah, and
Man,
that
my
that
man
time
was
that we
silly. He was badass. I love that guy.
that time we
He was
instated
so
some
He's
kind of
alright.
a dictator into a town and like
An
ruined a whole
undead,
entire
yeah, an undead
civilization.
necromancer dictator too. It was like
Good
way
times.
worse.
Really
Oh
good
yeah, and
times,
then we
though.
just never went back
No, we
to
did.
like
We went
make.
back one time, and it was like a ghost town. Remember?
Yeah.
And no
Oh,
one
that's
was there.
right.
Puff wasn't there. The potion
That's
lady
right.
we had rescued wasn't there.
And then
And
we
we
just didn't
literally
try
went
to
to go
help.
see. I think we went to go see Puff or the potion lady, and then we just dipped, and we just didn't do anything else with the town.
Yeah.
What was that? Velaki?
Lucky.
Are we supposed to go? How far from the windmill army right now? Army are we right now?
You're across the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
so where should we go before
Is
we try and go there?
Velaki in between
It
there and
is.
here? Ooh, we can right our wrongs, guys.
We could also go back to Kresik first if we wanted to. Aren't we like close by Kresik? Hold on, where's the map? We need to just have a map that we can like just.
What
be-
places do you have loaded and pre-prepared for us, bro? That's the question.
Yeah.
That's the real question here.
Where are we, Bryce? We're in the Druid Mountains, right?
Yeah, right below
But
the
where?
winery.
Oh, right below the one. Okay, yeah, we got a fucking ways to go.
Yeah.
It's not. It's technically not all the way across the map. It's kind of in the middle. I'm looking at a map right now. If you guys want
Yeah.
me to stream it, I can. Here, I'll stream real quick so everybody can see it.
Yeah, you've got to go basically across 75% of the map.
All right, yeah, you can look at my screen to see.
Okay. So
But
where are
below the
we?
wineries right here, you can see my mouse too, right?
Yeah. See.
Yeah, but we're down here in the mountains, like where this little path ends, and then this is Velaki, and then windmills over here. So it's kind of halfway through the map.
Oh.
But we will be near Ravenloft. Also, I think it'd be kind of cool to go see what the fuck a Gakis pool is.
Do we need? Well, why?
No, I just it was just random.
Oh.
We have literally
Okay.
no reason to go there.
Okay. So what would be the goal then at this point for us? Is there some place we should try and navigate to before we go straight to the windmill, or did we just basically
mean,
path to go to Valaki and
we-
into the windmill?
I was gonna say we might need to just take like a 10-minute thing and just look through notes, Tyler, because I feel like there's some stuff that we haven't done, and like I don't know. So basically, what I'm thinking is if we get this last Fey and start consecrating this, like what happens when we get all three, right? Does that like basically just start the end game where we're like fighting Strahd, or is he gonna come himself to this Fey? You know what I mean? Like we might want to wrap some things up before we initiate this final gem. I mean, obviously Bryce can kind of lead us.
Determine
But
if that's actually a reasonable.
What I'm
time.
hearing is we need to go to Velaki and overthrow this bitch.
Yeah. I
Go to
will
so-
give you a
uh,
hint on what you could do. Long ago, y'all met some bandits in the wilderness, and one of them gave you a coin. Do y'all remember that?
I remember that,
No.
but I don't
He-
remember. It was
I think he flicked it to Aluin.
Okay.
It was a bandit coin that said it'll gain you entry into Barovia, the town,
Oh
not the
yeah, because
continent,
we didn't want to go all the way back. Yeah, I do remember that.
to meet the bandit leader. It was right after
Oh.
you guys helped. You guys
Bryce,
helped.
wasn't it somebody that we knew before? Because it was like a dude. I remember exactly what you're talking about. And the guy, because I remember being like, dude, this guy, and he was just like, yeah, come back and see us later. Because I don't remember why though.
You helped the
Dude, I hate
old
fake
mayor,
notes.
old burgermaster, get away. Right before you were going to kill him, but you helped him get away.
Oh, from Valaki?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
okay.
you didn't know where he went. And then you
And
met
then he
some
was just a
bandits.
bandit.
You met some bandits that said, come to Barovia. You have friends. Here's your... Thanks for rescuing What's-His-Face. Here's your entry.
So are you suggesting that's a side quest that's worth looking
That
into?
is a side quest you could do since Aluin is wanting to go overthrow.
Fair.
Yeah,
That
it'd be
bit.
fun. We could reinstate that. Actually, would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is the Fae that just disappeared. Did say that we should hurry. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah, she
that,
just said we have to hurry to consecrate the last Fey. You're right.
like, I don't know if we may have bad consequences for not hurrying to do that. That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, because my experience in because I didn't think that was an actual thing, like when NPCs say stuff like that. But in Baldur's Gate, when somebody told me if you don't go help this guy soon, he's gonna die, and then I was like, okay, cool. And I went and did other stuff and came back, he was dead. So it is possible that we should try and consecrate the last Fey. But like Murphy was saying, I don't know if that accelerates like the end game stuff.
Yeah, like I see that point too. So it's, I just wanted to throw that out there.
I'm reading through my old notes. Honestly, you know what's super funny too, Bryce? So this is from June of 22. I have written down, "I'm not good anymore." Frowny face. I'm questioning my existence because I'm now not a good person. And like, it literally happened a year later in the same way. Like, what the fuck, man?
That's a sign.
I've just never been a good person this whole time.
Yeah, was that around the time that you let that guy be chained up in a attic to be killed, and then the sadistic guy in your party had to be like, "Hey man, we should probably let him go." I think, right?
Oh my god, dude. Hold on. So Udo tries to kidnap the Baron and fails. Yeah, it was Udo, the shoemaster. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what it was. Oh my god. Also, I'm glad I turned to this randomly because this is exactly what we need. So, listen. So I have Lady Walker stops the festival to vote the Baron out of power. We side with Lady Walker. This was a bad idea because she worships fraud. The Baron is running away now. We fucked up? Question mark. Wake up and everything's quiet. Going town, looking for signs of life, asking Puff how he feels. He isn't there. We broke in. Lady Walker talked to us, and then we go to the vineyard. And yeah, that's where. Hold on. So after Sir Lingervich, is that when we find the guy that gives us the coin? Because it had to have been after we put Lady Walker into power, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm reading through. Just give me a second. Physical notes are kind of hard. I don't know if I have that written down. I don't know why I thought it was before we did the Lady Walker thing.
No, it was after. Because you don't know who the leader of.
Yeah. Natalia has a weird smell. I remember that one.
Do I still have that?
No, that was because you were a werewolf, remember? And we didn't know at the time because you got bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then this whole like part of my notes leads up to the werewolf.
Burgomaster of Valaki. Alright.
We also have a coin. Apparently, at some point, to contact Helga Ruvak or whatever. That's something random, I guess. That was back in April.
Yeah, Baron Vargas escapes with the help of Devon. Right before he's about to be executed.
Baron who? Vargas?
I do remember that
Vargas. Pretty sure you have
because
to smoke
he
cloud.
was up on the thing. Yeah, he was up on the hanging pulpit or whatever the fuck it's called.
I was so heroic.
Yeah, let's see. Undead wolf attack. Lady Walker sends undead to seek revenge on what they did to the shoemaker. Y'all found the beaten shoemaker. Y'all got him out.
This is so fun. Some of these notes, I'm gonna love like reading this, you know, in the coming years because it's so funny. We need to dig for Golthias' heart. We finally get to the heart. Devin makes fun of the undead priest until he kills himself. LOL in all caps. Because he used vicious mockery and the guy killed himself.
That's great.
That was funny.
Oh, and y'all y'all could go back to the lone tower.
Oh.
Do y'all remember that fight? I think it was
Yeah,
the
that
only
was.
Yeah.
fight y'all ran away from.
I think it was.
The only fight we ran away from?
No,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
I don't know
we ran
about
away
I was
that.
gonna
That was
say
one of
we
the
ran
first
away
ones.
from that one like giant the
Oh,
other
yeah.
session.
Yeah, y'all were good. Yeah.
But
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
yeah,
tower
yeah.
fight was when the guy who he came in, he was like, "Listen, you should probably just fucking leave." And we're like, "Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did, I didn't mean to
It's
disturb you, but I
it
think we
was
could have
when
actually
y'all
maybe
it
fought
was
him."
when y'all discovered where who killed Strahd's brother.
Yeah, that was kind of
yeah.
recent.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, that was the one where he like moved like the fucking wind and was like fucking everybody up. And I think he whispered to B, and he was just like,
Yeah.
"You should fucking." Okay, I'm so sorry, sir.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean to. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I said we met bandits that gave us a coin to show in Barovia to help an unknown person take power in Vallaki. So maybe we can make amends that way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you do that, and then or yeah, do that or go just right to the windmill or do the faith. So I'm down for either one. But if we could right our wrongs in Valakis, probably get some good karma.
Some good karma.
Since we kind of set ourselves up with some bad karma.
Oh yeah, I'm the leader. I forgot. Why am I asking you guys?
Drew, you are the
For
leader. And actually, yeah, why am I standing so
am
close to you
making
disgusting fucking living human?
Everyone
I'm
just
making an
scatters.
executive decision right now. That we are going to right our wrongs. Huzzah! Everyone, put their hand in. I command you.
I'm not touching
Not
No.
anybody.
magic.
Yeah, man.
I'm
All
good.
right. Well, telepathically. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Let's go.
All
I'm
right.
trying to chain up Natalia before she transforms. My neck gets bitten by Natalia because Caesar didn't chain her properly.
Oh no, I remember that.
Super
That was
funny
definitely
because that was the argument we had about how to chain her, and it was actually my fault.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, Caesar didn't do it right. And
Oh,
she
we were
bit
wrong.
me.
It's like an episode of It's Always Sunny. Like, how should we chain up this werewolf? Like, I know, you got to do it this way.
It was. I think
Me,
that was one of
Charlie
those where I
would
said
take
we
one of
should do
those.
this, and then you were like, "No, dude, you definitely have to do it this way. You're such an idiot." And I was like, "Okay, fine, we'll do it that way then." And then we did it that way, and it went to
And
shit.
on my
I was like,
fucking
"Well, there you
neck.
go."
That's also, dude, that was like one of the times where I was supposed to be keeping watch, and I rolled like shit and fell asleep. And I woke up and she's just chewing on my neck, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's
Classic.
funny.
The hunger.
It's also so funny because I'm writing these physically. Like you can see where I fuck up the spelling, and then I like cross out the word and then write the right spelling beside it in a lot of instances.
It'll be fun to go through and look at how I've typed out the names of literally anything that's been because I'm just like doing it like I hear it, I type it out the way that I hear it, like
That's
phonetically,
exactly what I do.
and then like I'll see it like at some point it'll get posted and I look at it and there's like just like 4 extra letters I didn't know were supposed to be part of the word. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Or Bryce mispronounces it, and I've written it the whole way, and then and he types something, and you're
No.
like, oh wow, that's actually
Yeah.
completely different.
He's never windmilled anything. That's no.
What about a
It's
windmill?
also so cool
Oh,
to look
nothing,
back
man.
at all these notes.
Think
If
about
I
when
have
you
a giant
mispronounce
cap
those
to say,
names.
don't say name.
We were just talking about how you never mispronounce anything.
Dude, ever.
Yeah. And then post the
Ever.
name later for us to be like, wait, what? That's how. That's what their name is.
Dude, this is so funny. I'm just going back. So we row out and grab the sack. There's a girl in it. Says it dealt with a man. 4 question marks.
Was that when I sunk a dude in the lake, or is
No,
that
you
different?
dealt with them. You dealt with them.
Oh, I dealt with them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's
Where
still my favorite thing that I've done in this whole entire campaign is just being out in a rowboat with the dude and just fucking putting a hole in his boat and sinking it.
sinking him?
He was like possessed or something, right?
Yeah, he was
Mhm.
possessed, but he was
Yeah.
hurting kids. So I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'm
I
gonna
do
sink this
remember
guy
that.
in the
Went
bottom
down
of the
with his
ocean.
boat.
Also, kind
Definitely
of
up to no good.
something else we could probably do as we're going back is I'm rereading it. It says Luvash at the Red Vistani camp says to come back if we ever need help from them. So we could always go back and revisit the Vistani and see what they're doing these days.
No, we're not
Okay.
doing that.
Oh.
I'm the leader, and I already told you what we're going to do, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say we're gonna do, sir?
We're going to right our wrongs with the bandits and get rid of that bitch in power in Vallaki.
Yeah,
That
but the
bitch.
Vistani are camping outside of Lucky.
That's why I said we're going to meet with them first when we're going there. Hello, are you listening? Jesus, well, I'm the leader, and you're not, sir. Now get behind me and follow me.
It's a masterclass in gaslighting. I love it.
Yeah, this is it right here.
I'm not getting anywhere close to you guys. You guys are disgusting.
Okay, do we have to actually like walk out of here? What are we doing? Are you
Nope.
just you getting ready?
I'm gonna use the bathroom while he's getting ready.
All right.
Wow, it's almost like you just walked away to go to the bathroom and you had the entire time to do that too.
Well, we were talking shit, and then he came back. And
It's
now,
almost
now
like
I'm
you have a
going.
wireless mic and you could have been talking shit while you were doing that.
You know, then you would hear my pee, and it's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna make you hear my
It's
pee right
almost
now
like you're
while I'm
still
talking.
doing the exact same thing because you're going to the bathroom with the wireless mic and you're still talking shit and you're probably going to the bathroom.
Come on, Lions.
Ew.
Come on, Lions. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. 21-10. That's my offensive quest, my future head coach. God, I'm so excited.
Are you though?
I really am.
Are you excited to
We
be
hired a new
disappointed?
GM, and he's like the guy